Yo, everyone, welcome back to the IBA. This is first round of playoffs. We're against Mario B and the Rolls Rillabooms. I think he's the top coach this season. I'm just going to press A. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, he's the top coach this season, so this is a very scary match. Matchup, not necessarily bad. Not necessarily bad, not necessarily good. We do see there's a root, which is something I would not have liked to see. We also see the Gudra, which I really don't like. Bronzong is to be expected. Starmie hits my team the hardest, I think, out of all his threats. Not Heracross, it's very hard to. But Starmie is very difficult to deal with. I'm AV Slowbro. Because AV Slowbro is able to deal with even spec Starmie. It can live a Thunderbolt easily. And then I can just switch into one of my two ground types. I did check all the abilities this time, so we didn't miss gen. Good lead, Excadrill. Doesn't actually look too great. Torn does look decently good, actually. Torn. I'm just going to lead Torn, I think. What's it called? My Poltergeist thing, my ghost goes absolutely in. What's it called again? Golak. Really just goes in. He didn't bring Nihilego, which is cool. He didn't bring the Cinderace, which is very cool, actually. What didn't he bring? IBA. Let's look at the team. Let's look at the matchup. Roll Street, Rillabooms. Speed, submit. Okay, let's go. Didn't bring the Cinderace, didn't bring Nihilego, didn't bring the Circuitry, which I wasn't really so worried about. Didn't bring Marwell, which I wasn't expecting to come. He brought the scariest team, to be honest, against my team. Although Nihilego was really scary. Some guy he didn't bring that, but I think the 6 he brought are the scariest against me. Good luck, have fun to Mario B. Really would like to win this one. Like, I actually prepped for this game. I actually did mocks and stuff. I haven't done mocks in, I think, a few seasons of Draft League now. So, good luck, have fun. Estrella must be Starmie. Yeah, that's a very, very scary one. Let's see. To my Tornadus Therian, Starmie. It was offensive. Even a Life Orb, let's say it's Choice Scarf. Nothing kills me if it's Choice Scarf, so I'm just gonna click a nice U-turn here. Because I outspeed, of course, non-scarf Starmie. If it's Scarfed, I eat the hit, I just get a huge U-turn off. U-turn does around the 50% mark. A little less actually, but we see it's not Scarfed and we get a U-turn off, which is very cool. Good damage. We need this thing gone as soon as possible because it does big damage against my Slowbro. I am going to pivot into my Slowbro, even though like he either goes for like an Ice Beam or what's it called? A Thunderbolt. From the damage, we'll be able to see what kind of... He actually goes for Pump. This is very good to see this damage. We go from full 2-2. That's definitely not, he's lefties, not Specs. Okay, Specs was super scary against my team. Nice. We can either go for a Shadow Ball. Let's see, what does he bring in on this? I think the Bronzong might be likely, but Zarude is also very, very free, I think, for him. I think going for a Scald, not too bad. Grounding a burn on anything is really, really good thing. You might be able to see from the damage that we are AV with a bunch of Spadef actually. So goes to the flip turn. Yeah, I do expect either the Zarude or the Bronzong. Bronzong, the only thing I'm scared of from Bronzong is a Toxic or a Shadow Ball. Even like a Shadow Ball wouldn't do shit. Heavy Slam wouldn't do shit. Mojo Jojo, yeah, we would like a Scald Burn on this. Might be Jungle Healing, but either way we love a Skull Burn on this. You don't get it, it's lefties. Might be Jungle Healing, might be Bulk Up. So I'm switching for this. You know it's not Scarfed. I have a bunch of defense in my Tornadus. So the only thing, like there's nothing scary you can go for. At this point, a Darkest Lariat does, like never does over half unless he crits. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Just goes to the U-turn. That's cool. What could be Scarfed? Because it's not the Starmie, and it's not this thing. So a Scarfed Lando is definitely an option. can definitely see him bring that. Although, not too scared necessarily if he brings it in right now, because I do have a bunch of defense investment. I can like scout whether it's Scarf, go for some Hurricane Chip, and then switch into X Control. That's something I can do. We are Mold Breaker on Drill. Actually, just goes into this again. I think he either clicks. He has to click Recover, right? He has to click Recover, I think. Or he goes for what's it called? For Flip Time. Off Rip, but then your Starmie is getting really chipped. Nice, we get off some huge sound damage. I think I'm gonna just get Ice Beam now. Because he has very little business staying in against me. I don't even know if the damage he's doing is offensive damage. Actually, it has the T-Bolt. Does not do half. I don't know whether he is scared of me currently. Could go for an Ice Beam, but I really want a Skull Burn. I think a Skull Burn is more valuable than the damage I get off with Ice Beam on the Zarude. If he stays in, T-Bolts again, very good play. Because I think the Shadow Ball just takes you out. Yeah, it definitely just takes you out. It's 50 to 60%. Yeah, actually just stays in. Very good play, very good play. But that's not analytic damage anymore. Could have taken this out, which is annoying. Here we grab the burn, cancel out lefties. We don't. So that is annoying. Thing is, you could easily go for a Flip Turn here. I think I could pivot into the bird, but it might take a lot of damage. Do I die to another one is the question. I don't know. This is a very tough position. I don't think you go for a pump necessarily. I think you go for a Flip Turn. So I can kind of pivot into bird once. See what he wants to do. Like, I'll always outspeed this, so that's very good at least. I can either I can see him go for a recover here. Flip Turn it is. Yeah, very good play. This is a considerable man actually. I'm gonna just turn on the light real quick. Yes, nice. Okay, so we keep our Slowbro alive. Could have stayed in, could have scrolled it again, I guess. But yeah, the stay in was a very good play. Very good. Now I'm a Slowbro. Like, I need to base my health completely off of my regen, right? I don't have slack off because I'm EV. So it's gonna be difficult to keep it healthy throughout the duration of this battle. But it is mainly here to sponge hits from the Starmie though. And I'm already very relieved that it isn't Choice Specs or Life Orb. Actually, the damage that we're seeing from the Starmie. Tarzan comes out. Could be Scarfed. Really could be Scarfed. If it's Thundersterian, Swordsance. Let's say it's Swordsance. How much does it do against my Tornadus Therian? Stone Edge is 73 to 88. That's never a knockout. I Icy one here. Because I either outspeed and get very good chip on this. Because I really don't know whether he doesn't bring it Scarf. Is it banded? Do I lose my bird? I get huge damage off though. That's very good damage. Close to the knock, very good. This is a very good turn for us. I don't want to risk the miss, I just go for Icy Wind again. It's a big turn for us, very big turn for us. So once land goes out of the way, my drill goes absolutely ham. It really does go ham. We just go for the Ice Wind here, don't want to risk a miss. Let's go into the star. I can probably just grab the KO with Yuzen on this one. With Starmie out of the way, we have some more flexibility in what we do with our Slowbro. Nice. So the Icy Wind tech actually came into play. Very good, very good. That's a good. We click U-turn. We have to remember that we're not boots anymore, so rocks will actually hurt, and Torn is our only defogger. So things we have to keep in mind. But we do get rid of the Starmie, and we have huge damage. That's a crit, doesn't matter. We have huge damage on the Lanowrist, which is very good. We know it's not. We know it's not Scarfed. I didn't calculate whether it was banded actually. Maybe something I should have done. But you know, it is what it is. So he gets switch initiative here. So if anything, I just go out into Slowbro and switch out into something that he did better. But I'm gonna get a lot of health back on my Slowbro. Because if I'm forced to switch out right now, I actually just go back to full. Turns out Reggie, which is the Heracross. Ooh, very scary for that. Is it? It's not Guts. Okay. See. So a very obvious place to knock, I think, for him. I can basically go into Bird, eat anything he wants to do, and just scout from there. But if he's not Flame Orb, I think it's Scarf. I think Scarf is the most likely set. We also have Scarf Drill that outspeeds it. I think Knock is your most obvious play here, because that does hit my my what's it called? Go Lurk. For very big damage. Actually just go to the Mega one. Does 124 times to 71. It is Guts. I am really scared of this thing. I'm just gonna click Hurricane. I think you should switch out though. Because if I connect, you lose your Heracross. You can bank on a miss. And claim my Bird that way. But I don't think it's something you should risk at this point. Heracross breaks my team. Yeah, which was the Heracross. Goes out into Thickums. Very good. I have a very difficult time breaking this thing. That actually does decent damage. That's a crit. I'm sorry. Plus Confusion. Oh, that's a very hacksful turn. Let's just click U-turn. So, is that max HP? What's this thing called again? So we outspeed. It's gooey though. Nice, it's gooey. So it's not Sap Sipper. I don't really have any grass types that make use of that. So a few things we can do here. I can go Bro to kind of scout what it is. If it's Curse. If it's Curse or if it's Iron Defense, I need to get in my, what's it called? Oh, I'm so sorry. He's getting some very unfortunate turns here. I'm just gonna click Ice Beam. That's not necessarily something he wants to switch in on this. I think the Heracross could, he doesn't switch in Heracross. Takes a lot of damage. I think the Bronze one comes out here. Actually does switch this in. Ooh. So we're gonna get some Ice Beam chip. Nice. Okay, so this thing's getting whittled down by its own burn, which is always very good to see. Yeah. So does a Stone Edge knockout from Heracross Guts to my 28 Styrian. Stone Edge. I wanna count this. It does 100 to 117%. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I think it's still the play though. I think it's still the play. If you Stone Edge here, that's just a good time for you. But there's not really anything else I want to risk at this point. Facades. Okay. Don't think it kills. Yes, we get out of that one very nearly. So just click Hurricane again. We're just getting free chip on things. So he could just switch in the Goodra again, and I can just U-turn on it. And then the next time he gets in his Like, then I might just Psyshock, actually, if Harry crosses the switch in. Though I do think that Harry Cross is a very ballsy switch in. Don't know whether he does that again. Liberty? Is the bell? Is it Rocky Helmet? Oh, please don't say please tell me I didn't fuck up. Oh, I didn't U-turn yet. I thought I fucked up. Okay, very good. No, I'm so sorry. Please don't hit yourself. It's lefties, it's not Rocky Helmet. Which means I can just freely click U-turn for some extra chip. We just click U-turn. It's lefties, which means I can actually click Poltergeist. I thought he'd bring an itemless mon, since he doesn't deal with my Golurk at all. He doesn't deal with my Golurk at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go Golurk. Yeah. Golurk seems fine. Because my Golurk to his... I want to see what it does to his root. Please don't hit yourself. I'm so sorry. That's dumb. That's really dumb. So Poltergeist does about 40% to his root, which is fine actually. I just want to Poltergeist first, then the next time I'll just Ice Punch. I think this is a root. Mojo, yeah, I should have used Ice Punch, like I guess, but Ice Punch would not KO'd either. Leftovers, yeah. It's gonna do big damage too. It's gonna do decently big damage. Thing is, we are running out of switch-ins to things like this because my Tornadus is there for that kind of stuff. And my Tornadus is getting really chipped. So what I can do, what I'd rather not do, is stay in. No, it's not an option. It's really not an option. I can also go this, but I really don't want to. Do you think he just goes Darkest Lariat? I think he just goes for Darkest Lariat, right? Oh, I'm gonna lose Torn here. Just because I want to make safe plays. I think, I don't know, Torn is getting whittled down. There's really not much you can do about that. Yeah, it goes for power. We actually should live that comfortably. Oh, that's not comfortably at all. That's not comfortably at all. But, U-turn doesn't KO from this range. So actually just go for Hurricane. Withdraws. Let's go. Confusion number 3. Liberty Bell. Let's go, let's go. Confusion number 3. Nah. Bro, that would have been something. That would have been something. Okay. We U-turn. Because this is not Rocky Helmet. To my knowledge, he does not have a Rocky Helmet one at all. That's good. Tornadoes are getting so whittled down though. Actually impressed that it stayed alive for this long. We go into this thing and we click Ice Punch actually. We just click Ice Punch. Because like this it should be in interest to keep this thing alive. And this thing, it can't necessarily damage me too much. He gets up the rocks. Okay, that's a very good play. Torn is able to lift rocks, but it's not able to lift any hits. So it's gonna be difficult switching it in. I'm gonna press the Ice Punch button. Because I don't think you stay in. I think you either go as a root again or you go Landorus. Show me his root. Show me Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo. I don't know if this kills. Yes, it does. It's 72%. Bro. Nah, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Golurk. Okay, Golurk. Like, Poltergeist is super free. Poltergeist picks up a KO every time he comes in. Which is very good to see. Reggie. That's this thing. Okay, I think I lose him on here. I really do think I lose him on. But you never go for close combat, right? I'm gonna do something risky. I'm gonna bring in Drill. Because there's no way you go for close combat. And losing my Scarf wouldn't necessarily be bad. Yeah. This shouldn't knock out. Nice. Very good, very good. We have speed this, so we can actually go for an aerial ace if we want to. If we're feeling frisky. Nah. Goes into the bell. That's cool. That does very little damage. Okay, if I were a real one, I'd go for Toxic. Because he switches into land 100% here. There's no way you stay in. You just switch into land here. But that's okay. Because at least I preserve some sacks, right? Because I could have lost my turn that turn. He actually stays in. Glad I did not overpredict. Because that's a dead bell. Let's go. Very good, very good. If he brings in Landorus, I assume it outspeeds. I assume it's not bulky Landorus then, I guess. Tarzan, yeah. Okay, so that's probably a not so bulky Landorus. I don't think you go for U-turn. I think you just go for EQ actually. But I do want to see what damage you're doing against my Slowbro. What's it called again? Landorus. Therian. Offensive Swords. EQ's doing 37 to 43.5%. If you're just offensive, no boosting item. Jolly. But I wasn't able to count the knockoff damage on my turn earlier. So it's Rock Polish. Okay, we're getting rid of this red immediately. We're just Ice Beaming. No, we're Scalding actually. We're Scalding. Or is Ice Beam better? Now we're just Scalding. Okay, cool. That's very scary. Reggie? Is this thing? Yeah, okay. Scald does more damage on this. Who'd have... I should have just clicked Psyshock. Why didn't I click Psyshock? I think you go for Mega Horn here. I can't switch into one. I really just can't. I'll just switch in Drill. Drill really doesn't have a big role anymore, I think, in this game. Like it can do big damage on the like on this thing. But if he goes for a Mega Horn right now, it might actually not kill. Just goes for knock, very good play. Yeah, we lose our Extra Drill, which is fine. We can go Tornadus. We have to go Tornadus. But Draco's also looking very good. Does Ice Wind KO? My Tornadus Therian against a Heracross. Level 50. Ice Wind is 15 to 18.7%. Not necessarily something I want to risk, is it? I think it KOs. I think it just KOs. Please just KO, because he stays in. He's not switching around anymore. He is switching around. Okay, very good. Show me. Okay, this thing. How much? This is not doing anything. This is like 10%. It does like 10%. It's pitiful. It's pitiful damage. I don't necessarily need the rocks gone, so I just U-turn it. I just U-turn it. What do I bring in? Slowbro. Because everything dies to Slowbro right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Slowbro just picks up. Nah, unless he sacks the Heracross Slowbro does not pick up the last 3 KOs, but Slowbro does probably kill something, right? I haven't seen this thing click a move because of the confusion hit. So I don't know what this does. Is it rest? If it's rest, I need to trick it my choice band, man. I'm just gonna trick it my choice band. Nice. Gooey. That's all good. I just bring in the bro. I don't know whether Side Shock actually does more damage to what's this called? To drop. Because it might, because it has insane special bulk. Focus Blast, okay. What was he predicting? Tita. Side Shock does in fact do more damage, so we're just gonna go with the Side Shock. Goes for the T-Bolt. This is not doing shit. Yes, that's doing like a solid 20%. Oh, that's more than 20%. So, I don't think we take it. If we do take it out, let's go. That's a crit. That does, like, it does 30 to 36%. I don't necessarily know how bulky Agudra is. If it does matter, I'm really sorry, because that, like, you get extra chip off of me, I guess. But Slowbro doesn't die to anything. Let's see. I just bring in Tyranitar. Right? Yeah, I just bring Tita. Because I can win this game. With Jake as well. Right here, right now. Plus, if you're not going for close combat, Sand plus Burn might actually just do it. Nah, it won't do it. That's all good though. I think you just opt to knock me out. If you don't, I'm gonna click Toxic in case you go into Landers. Actually, Mega Owens and misses. I'm really sorry. Okay, I can lose to Landers. Don't get me wrong. I can very still lose to that thing. Do I go for a Toxic? Or do I just hard Slowbro? I go for a Toxic, right? I go for a Toxic. Because I'm gonna land the Toxic. I know that. It just goes to EQ. Okay. This might KO? It does KO, right? Yeah, I'm especially defensive. That's very good. It's not Scarfed, so I'm gonna grab the KO with Tornadus. That was a very good game. Icy Wind can miss, by the way. It has a chance to miss. Let's go. But I do want to see, what's it called? Grab the KO. Icy Wind. And we do connect. Tornadus picks up another KO. Very nice to see. That was a very solid win. That was a very solid win in the first round of playoffs. GG to Mario V. He played very well. He got very unlucky with some confusion self hits. That was just really dumb. I'm really sorry. Besides, I hit all my Hurricanes, but I think we've well established before that my Hurricanes do not miss. But other than that, I think we played that pretty well. We eliminated some big threats right off the bat. Stormy getting that out of the way is very good. I don't think we necessarily gave him a chance to recover either, so that's very good for us. He made a very good play staying in my Slowbro and like T-bolting twice. That was a very good play. But I think we actually played very well. We managed to keep our Tornadus alive for the entire match, and it ate a lot of hits for us, so that was very good. Yeah, very happy with that. So go check out Mario V. He did very well throughout this entire season. He has like, I think he goes like 7-1 is his record, right? Let me check that for you. Roll Street Rillabooms. I think his record is 7-1. Yeah, he did very well this entire season. He drafted a very scary team. So if you want to check out his run, please go do that on his channel. All the coaches will be linked in the description down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.